Hey, only got 1 minute. What you say? Before the show begins, what you say? Only got 1 minute. Let me share this with my friends. Only got 1 minute before the show begins. Foolies Fridays. Say the Foolies on a Friday. Now let's get it. I like the way you do that. I like the way you Foolish Fridays. Give you motivation to stay. It's gonna stay. Whoo. Oh man. I like it when you Foolish Fridays hit you with the motivation to stay. Alright, so we only got 1 minute for this show get cracking, you know what I'm saying? We only got 1 minute before them bars start slapping, you know what I'm saying? Come on these tracks and cause chemical reactions, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I'm not a rapper. Yo, man, it's your boy TGA Money, Nemo the Fishman, Needs Traumatic, Nightcrawler, Nick Fury, Johnny Kablam, the Man, the Fish, the Legend, and all the other names that they call me. Man, I hope you focus on your mission, not your emotions, taking you over. Yeah. So the message is real simple. Actually comes from a movie called Robots. I was scrolling through social media because, distractions are a thing. Distractions everywhere. Saw a young lady doing this like TikTok thing where she tries to bump into a wall and whatever. It just triggered the sound, and it was from the movie Robots. So I said, okay, cool. I've never seen this movie from 2013. I'm gonna go watch the movie Robots. So they should probably cut this young lady a check because she made me go watch the movie. So I'm watching the movie. If you guys know Robots, it's about a robot and a boy who wants to be an inventor. So one day he wants to invent like Mr. Weld. That's his whole thing. And so he tries to go to Robot City or something like that, right? I don't remember the fullness of the movie. I still got to finish it. Fell asleep. So the big part in this movie that was really cool, the robot boy calls his robot father. And he's asking him about how's life in the big city. Are you going after your dream, or did you meet Mr. Well? That's the guy who was on all the commercials and the guy to meet. And, he met Mr. Well, but it wasn't what he thought it was. And then, he wasn't going after his dream like he thought he was. And then his father was like, if you don't go after your dream, if you don't fight for your dream, it can haunt you forever, right? Like that idea of not actually going after your dream could literally haunt you. Like I remember watching TV as a kid where on the TV it was maybe a father and a son, and like the father was like, oh, I used to do that back in the day, or the mom saying, oh, that was me once upon a time, or I've met people who's like, I used to sell t-shirts, Nemo, and I'm like what happened? And if it wasn't a dream, that's okay, right? Because some things people just, they just want a quick, hit, or they want a quick, a come up. So if you're trying to sell t-shirts for a quick come up, I don't know. That's how it works. I'll tell you personally, please run away. But then, I thought about it, and yeah, if you are wanting to go after a dream, I would rather you go after it and it doesn't work, right? Like I would rather you go after it, you tried more than once, right? Don't be trying once and be like it failed. Like that's not how that works. But you tried, right? You actually pursued it, you took some time on it, and it just didn't happen. And that's okay, right? Like that's okay for your dream to not come to life. Maybe even at the moments you were chasing it. So I think sometimes people think, oh, I'm chasing my dream right now, so my dream has to happen because I'm chasing it right now. That's not how this works, man. Foolies is 10 years old, bro. I wanted this to pop off, and it has, but I wanted this to grow to mega success year one, right? I wanted this to grow to all the celebrities in the industry have it. It's a household name. Year one. Year 10? I was supposed to throw in the towel a long time ago, fam. I was supposed to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I saw a lot of shade on the timeline. You know, people compare T-shirts to rappers and like, oh, somebody else got no T-shirt company. Wonder how long this gonna last. Like, I saw those things, right? And it's cool. I ain't tripping. I ain't worried. But it would be a shame for me to not have fought for this dream, right? That has now impacted so many people. And I feel like you on the other side of the glass, on the other side of the screen, that may be tuning in, whether you're live or upon the replay, go after that dream. Go after that thing you said that you were going to do, right? I've said this before. Do everything you said you were going to do, right? I've said that before. I'll say it again. Do everything you said you were going to do, right? If that's be the head of your school, head of your company, head of this, head of that, like whether it's starting something or finishing something, right? You might just want to finish that school that you did years ago, and you're like, man, I quit because life hit me, things hit me, personal moments hit me. All right, well, go back. Time to go back and finish off that degree, you know what I'm saying, that you wanted. Time to go back and try out for the Olympics if that's what you wanted to do, right? Like, hey, I mean, I'd rather you try and it doesn't happen versus you not trying at all and never seeing what your future could have looked like. So I don't want you to be haunted forever. I don't want you to be watching TV with your kids like, man, I wish I could, that could have been me. And, like, obviously if you get taken out of the game because of life stuff, like an injury or something that's really like, hey, you shouldn't be in the craft, I get it. Trust me. I get it. It happens all the time, right? We're not uncommon to that truth. But for you, able-bodied, for you, person over here, for you, an individual chasing a goal, a dream, don't just let like, oh man, they didn't call me back, stop me. Oh man, they didn't let me get into that school, stop me. Oh man, they didn't hire me or promote me, stop me. Oh man, I just got frustrated, stop me. Like, I get it, dog. Trust me, your boy get it. I get frustrated. I get tired too. I get nervous too. I want to quit too. Me and you, brother. Me and you, sis. We both want to throw in the towel. Holla at your guala. Arrivederci. Is that how you say it? Arrivederci. Ciao. Trust me, I be wanting to piece out this thing too. But I've come to realize that this ain't about me, right? I said that at the end of the show. It's about something bigger, and I know that, you know that, I feel that, you feel that. And so that's why we're doing what we're doing. We're doing what we're doing because we know there's just something else that we should be doing this for. One more reason to go after this thing. And so we keep pushing. Despite tough times, despite, it not always feeling good. We're not always getting praise. We're not always getting features. We're not always getting on podcasts. We're not always getting highlighted. Some of us may not even be getting sales. And that's it. Right? Whatever your thing is, that equivalent. So I don't want you might have heard this before. My mom passed away from breast cancer. I've told y'all this before, right? She had a blueprints mapped out to create her own salon. And she passed away before she got to do that. So as I've told you all, I don't want you to die, right? You on the other side of this glass. I don't want you to die with your dreams inside of you, right? With your blueprints inside of you. And so that's why we do Foolies, right? And I'm just happy that I'm here in this space to do this so that you can go off and do something even bigger than what this is. What this is cool. But what you're going to do, what you're going to achieve just from hearing those words, that means so much more to me. And so I'm getting to push for this dream that honors your dream on the other side of that glass or screen. And I need you to do the same, because your dream is going to honor something that helps somebody else find that flame or that spark that they need, because they needed to see you, right? They needed to see you with your hips and your curves, and they needed to see you with your texture of hair. They needed to see you with your color of skin. They needed to see you at your height. They need to see whatever it is that you bring to the table that's special and unique. So, fight for that dream. Because I don't want you looking back being like, man, I could have did that. Nah, we off of that. We're going after it. And we're going to help others get after it too. And we're going to be an inspiration and a blessing to other people as we chase the thing that we know, right? Chasing what matters, as a bank once said. Chase what matters. So, that's it. Simple message comes from my heart. Believe in yourself. This is not brought to you by Cora. But if y'all want to cut me a check, cut your boy a check. That's it. I love y'all incredibly. It's not about me. It's about God. Another beautiful week in the comment section. Put yay in the comment section. Put yay. Appreciate it. I'll let you, boy. You still there? Bye.